Hello and welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, let's quickly take a look at the knowledge collapsing operator. The knowledge collapsing operator returns the right operand when the left operand is nullish, null or undefined. Otherwise, it returns the left operand. So, what this knowledge collapsing operator does is that when you have a two operands on the left and on the right, and one happens to be false and the other is true, it will neglect the one that is false and return the one that is true. That can be vice versa. So it is denoted with this double question mark that you can see on my screen. When programming, a lot of values can be false, like zero. Zero is a false value in programming. Empty string, that's either be a single quote or double quote. False, undefined, null, and none, not a number. I want to believe that you will recall all of this as we've extensively discussed about them when we're talking about JavaScript data type. However, sometimes you want to check if a variable is nullish, either undefined or not. Sometimes you might want to check whether a variable is true or false or is either undefined or not. So for example, let's say maybe you have an application and then you want to check if a user has inputs their username and password. Then if they've done that, you want to grant them access into the dashboard or whatever. That is the conditional where you check whether a user is actually, trying to log in with the correct value. So in order to do this, you might suppose need a logic in your code that check if the username and password has been entered before you grant access into the dashboard. So in situations like this, that is one of the example through which you can check whether a variable has a value or not, whether it's an input you want to receive from the user or that is already predefined in your code or in your application. So, like when it is looking for a variable to be an empty string or a false value, then you can use the knowledge coalescing operator. So, what this knowledge coalescing operator does is that it allows you to check for value when a value either have maybe a null or undefined as their value assigned to them. So this is what you use it to check for in your code. So in the next video, in the next lesson, we'll take a look at how you can use it and how you can see it in reality by demonstrating it for you in the next lesson. Thank you. I'll see you in the next lesson.